Hello, I'm Yasin Valimulla, the CEO and founder here at the Luxury Address. And today I'm going to do a short video mentioning how the journey has been for me from starting in real estate to where I am today. So just to give the viewers a brief, I started my real estate career back in 2005 when I was living in the UK. But prior to that, I had lived in Spain in 2002, 2003. When I was living in Spain, I was living in Malaga. I was frequently visiting Marbella and saw the tremendous and incredible properties they had there, especially the ones on the mountaintop. And I think that's what initially sparked the interest of working in an industry selling these types of properties. I then started working in Manchester for 5 years within the real estate space, more so working with investors, end users, on, I would say, the kind of the low to mid-ticket pricing points for the UK, for Manchester. In 2009, I decided to move to Dubai. There was a global downturn. UK was no different. I, at that time, had my own agency, and I decided to close my agency down and move to Dubai, which is what happened in 2009. In Dubai, the real estate market here is very similar to the US model. It's commission only. It's an entrepreneurial industry. So for someone who'd already had his own business, it was easy for me to kind of adapt and transition into the Dubai real estate space. So I've been in the Dubai real estate market now for close to 15 years, would definitely make me a veteran here compared to most. I worked for multiple different agencies, initially as an agent, senior agent, manager, director, sales director. I've kind of gone through the whole montage of different companies and also different positions throughout as well. More recently, I was with a partner with Knight Frank. We were the mandated global agency for the Royal Atlantis project in the Palm, which is now called Atlantis the Royal. Since being in Dubai, I've always specialized in beachfront communities. Since day one, it was always been the Palm Jumeirah. As time has gone on, initially, in fact, it was only Palm Jumeirah and villas. As time has gone on, it's a bit more varied now, but it's mainly beachfront communities I specialize in, and branded residences, which is kind of the new thing here in Dubai. There's more branded residences that are going to be in Dubai in the next couple of years than any other city in the world. So it's definitely something I want to be part of. And obviously branded residences also brings a certain type of clientele, very similar to the kind of type of clientele that I'm normally dealing with on the beachfront villas, for example. I then opened my agency nearly a year ago in June 2023. We're not a year old yet. I decided to call the company the Luxury Address, simply because it's the address for luxury living when it comes to prime and super prime properties. We now have an office based here on the Palm Jumeirah. Our speciality is simple. We specialize in beachfront communities and we specialize in branded residences, which is what I've been synonymous with and which is what I want to ingrain into the agency as well here. In terms of our company values, I want everyone in my agency to be honest, transparent, knowledgeable, and agents that actually work for the clients as opposed to agents that work for themselves. It's something I see a lot here in Dubai, and we want to be a client-centric agency. We're a boutique agency. We're not going to have that many agents here. And because of that, I want to make sure everyone is aligned to the company values, ones which I have just mentioned. At the same time, I want my agents to be independent thinkers. I want them to create themselves as independent individuals that can brand themselves. I want them to be their own brand. As much as they're part of the Luxury Address, I also want them to be their own brand. Similar to how I have been known as Mr. Palm Jumeirah, a name that stuck with me since around 2015, which is how I initially started my Instagram page. It was a bit cheesy at the time. I tried it, but it's obviously paid dividends and it's worked very well for me. And I think all agents now should be working. Of course, you're working for an agency, but the reality of it is clients are actually working with the agent, which is where the brand comes into it. So it's very synonymous that I want all my agents to brand themselves with whatever speciality they want, be it branded residences, be it in mansions, be it penthouses, be it beachfront communities. It depends. I think we definitely need to have some niche, and this is something I'm instilling into the company values. So what's the vision for the future for the company? Well, as it stands, we have opened our first office here on the Palm. We are a boutique agency. We're not going to have that many agents. We want to grow the office here first, and then communities such as Emaar Beachfront, Blue Waters, also specializing or located in beachfront areas as well, would definitely be something that would be of interest as time goes on. Additionally to that, we do want to have a presence in Spain as well, more specifically Marbella. Marbella is the city that got me interested in Dubai, in real estate in general. So we would like to have an office there. Hopefully we should be opening an office in the next 6 to 12 months there. And then if things work out, I think Miami is a city that really interests me. I think it's a very similar property market to Dubai. That's something that's definitely a vision for a longer future. But if things work out the way we hope it will, then yes, certainly different offices globally would be great. And of course, here we would want to cement our company as the beachfront and branded residency specialist. So if anyone is looking for a beachfront property or a branded residences, we are the agency that they would think of first, they would come to, and then they would transact with. So one thing that definitely sets us apart and is definitely unique about our working environment here at the Luxury Address is we do have a big emphasis on our advisors creating a brand for themselves, creating a social presence for themselves. So in that sense, as much as they are part of the Luxury Address, we want them to be known for their own personal brands. And we have a huge emphasis on that, even to the point that all our agents here do have their own personal websites as well. And I think this is the way forward. It's a model that's very much in use in the US, not so much here, although I do see the trend now that a lot more agents are branding themselves. It's something I did for a very, very long time. It certainly paid dividends. So I think that's one thing that definitely makes us unique in the market.